Hi there, my name is Lauren, and I'd like to welcome you to the EduNation eLearn system. We are excited to partner with you as you begin your journey to academic success at the college level. Now, before you get started, let's take a few minutes to understand four key concepts you'll need to grasp in order to get the most out of our system. Each one of these concepts is vital to your success. Number one, know your goal. What is your motivation for earning college credit? Number two, understand credit by exam. You are about to learn the best kept secret in higher education. Number three, with the EduNation eLearn system, you can earn real college credit faster than you imagined possible. And number four, we're going to give you 5 strategies that will help you ace the exam.
Knowing your goal. What is your motivation for earning college credit? Before you begin studying, it is absolutely vital that you determine and write down your why, as in, why are you doing this? This seems very basic, but unless you have strong motivation for earning a certain number of credits or your full degree, you will have a difficult time maintaining your focus. However, if you set a goal and devote yourself to achieving it, your studies will have a purpose, and you will be able to keep moving closer to your goal. So, before going any further, take a few minutes to think about your goals and motivations for your education. Pause this video, write down your why somewhere you will see it regularly, and then press play.
It's vital that you understand the concept of credit by exam, which I truly believe is the best kept secret in higher education. The credit by exam process is recognized and accepted by thousands of colleges and universities nationwide and is validated for credit by the American Council on Education. Here are the basics. Credit by exam is the widely accepted alternative for earning college credit at a fraction of the cost and time of traditional college courses. Hours earned through credit by exam can be transferred in varying amounts to over 2,900 colleges and universities across the nation. Passing a single exam could earn you the same amount of credit as if you took and did well in a semester or year-long college course. It's important to note that each institution decides which exams it accepts, the required scores, and how much credit will be granted. EduNation's academic advisors can help you determine which courses fit the requirements of your desired degree at your college of choice. We're often asked, how much credit can you earn? Not all colleges award the same amount of credit for individual exams, and most institutions limit the total number of credits you can earn through credit by exam. On average, institutions accept between 24 and 48 credit hours through credit by exam, and there are a few colleges that accept up to 90 credit hours through credit by exam. So why credit by examination? Credit by examination has been around for over 50 years and strongly used by the U.S. military. Credit by exam is recognized by all regional accreditation agencies, and over 600 faculty members from institutions across the country help credential these exams by setting score standards and establishing credit granting policies through the American Council on Education. Here's the bottom line on credit by exam. Pass an exam and you can earn the equivalent credit of a student who has sat through the entire college class, with two significant differences. First, you did it on your schedule, and second, you saved a lot of time and money while earning the exact same credit. Credit by exam is truly the best kept secret in higher education.
The EduNation eLearn system. How to earn real college credit faster than you imagined possible. Alright, you set your goals and you understand credit by exam. Now it's time to get started earning college credit faster than you imagined possible. Let's get you acquainted with the EduNation eLearn system, designed by educators and successful credit by exam achievers to maximize your efficiency and effectiveness. Your starting point should be the EduNation Student Center. Within the Student Center are links with information about cognitive learning, the science behind how we have formatted and structured our eLearn system, music, selections of songs and music known to enhance your study efforts, brain exercises, logic and memory games that will warm you up for study, study tips with proven hints for effective study habits, and testing tips, proven hints to improve your score on exam day. After familiarizing yourself with the content on these pages, you're ready to explore an EduNation study course. Now, what's included in an EduNation study course? Each EduNation study course includes everything you should need to prepare you for success on the exam. There is the equivalent of a full-fledged textbook study guide broken down by main topics and key subtopics, a mind map, which is a proven study aid that displays the topics in a graphical format, particularly helpful for strong visual learners, a course roadmap of all the absolutely vital information that can be studied online or printed out according to your preference, and a very robust question and answer testing system that provides instant feedback on how well you are grasping the material. So you got a taste now of our EduNation eLearn system. You've also set your goals and gained access to the best kept secret in higher education. It's time to put all of that together with our tips and tricks for how to make it all work for you.
Strategy number 1. Once you're logged into the system and before you start studying, take a few minutes to warm up and get your brain primed to retain information. Do this by going to your Student Center, selecting a brain exercise, and playing one of the games for 5 or 10 minutes. Just like a runner stretching before a race, you're warming up your brain for effective studying. Once you're warmed up and ready to go, open the Music tab and select some background music. You'll want to set your volume on low. Did you know that studies show that listening to classical music while you study actually helps your brain retain information? Strategy number 2. Locate and print out the course roadmap. You'll find a link to this PDF file from the main index page of the course on the EduNation Now website. You'll want to keep the roadmap handy so you can review the course highlights when you're away from your computer. Having a firm grasp of this information is absolutely essential to your success on the exam. Keep that in mind and make learning this material well one of your top priorities. Strategy number 3. Each study course, with the exception of history, is laid out in order of importance based on the percentage of questions you can expect to find on the actual exam. So, begin with the first chapter and work your way through. The roadmap information is included as a review at the end of each chapter. Then after you've studied a chapter, go ahead and take the chapter exam. If you score at least 80% or above, you're probably ready to move on to the next one. But if you don't, take a short break, then study the same chapter again and retake the chapter exam. When you do this, you'll solidify the information you have learned and gain confidence as you move forward. This will also ensure that you give priority to the chapters that have the greatest percentage of questions on the exam. You'll want to really know these chapters well before you move on to the ones with a lower percentage of questions on the exam. Strategy number 4. We have provided an explanation of the correct answer to every question. Take full advantage of this study aid. If you answer a question correctly, good for you. Go ahead and read the explanation though, just to be sure it wasn't a lucky guess. However, if you answer incorrectly, definitely read the explanation so you understand why your selection was wrong. If you are thorough, you will likely encounter the same practice question multiple times as you study your way through a course. However, the EduNation testing system randomizes the order of possible answers for each question to make sure that you are truly learning the correct answer, not just the order in which the correct choice is presented. Strategy number 5. While each student is different and will need varying amounts of preparation before they are ready to challenge an actual exam, Nathan is going to share with you the standards that we recommend you follow to be sure that you achieve a solid grasp of the information. A runner can't expect to win a race without practicing, and you can't expect to pass an exam without studying. Just as in physical fitness, your academic fitness will depend on how well you apply the principles of frequency, duration, and intensity.
As Lauren was saying, the keys to success in almost anything you do are tied to these 3 principles. First, frequency, or how often you study. Next is duration, or the length of your study session. And third, intensity, how intentional and concentrated is your study session. First, let's look at frequency. The length of your study session may not be as important as how frequent they are. A student who studies for 1 hour each day will typically outperform a student who studies once a week for 7 hours. Therefore, set aside time each day to study, and your investment will return multiple times. Next is duration, the length of your study session. This is where your level of motivation to achieve your goals is most important. While our system is designed to maximize your efficiency and effectiveness, this is still real college credit you're attempting to earn, and so a real college effort will typically be necessary to earn a passing score. An average student should expect to spend between 20 and 30 hours of actual study time. Students who already have background in the given subject may find they need less time. Conversely, students with no background in the subject may find they need a little more time. So if you study 1 to 1.5 hours a day, you can average passing one exam every 2 to 3 weeks. Now that's accelerated. That leads us to intensity. Here is our recipe for academic success. First, read every page of the study course material at least twice. Second, take every section and chapter exam at least twice, even if you do well the first time around. Third, take the final exam at least 3 times, achieving a score of at least 80% on all 3 attempts. Fourth, schedule your actual exam. Fifth, use your printed roadmap as a review the day before and the morning of your exam. This thorough and intentional study plan will ensure your success. A final note on the quality of study time. You need to establish your own study spot where you can go and be entirely focused on your studies. Your better sofa is rarely an effective location for studying. Find a location that is convenient, quiet, and comfortable. Remember, you have been given all the talent and tools to be successful, and we here at EduNation are committed to your academic excellence. Adam will now take you on the final leg of your journey.
Final word. Take advantage of the experience of EduNation advisors. Send your questions, comments, and feedback to our advising team. They're here to provide suggestions, encouragement, and to support you in reaching your goals. Above all, believe in yourself. You can do this and earn a fully accredited degree or maximize your credit by exam transfer fast, flexible, and for less. Enjoy the journey.